Value education. So, students, today we are going to start a half yearly syllabus. We'll start with chapter number 1, Devotion. Once upon a time, there was a saint who was famous for his miraculous power. Students, here the meaning of miraculous is effective or very surprising. He lived in the middle of the jungle and led a peaceful life close to the nature. People said he had a direct association with God, and God never turned down his request. So people believed that the saint was directly in contact with God. Devotees from far and wide came to him to seek his blessings and to make offerings. Devotees, in other way, you can call enthusiasts, those who have immense belief on that saint. Some people also came up with problems and prayed to the saint to seek God's help in solving those problems. The saint heard everyone very patiently. There was one devotee who had been visiting the saint for several years. He was poor, but he never forgot to bring something or the other as an offering. Given his means, his offering used to be a bunch of flowers or a small basket of fruits. The saint accepted these gifts gladly. Here in this sentence, the means is small offering. Whatever he could do, he brings flowers or some small basket of fruits for saint, and the saint accept that very gladly. There were some wealthy devotees who bought expensive gifts like gold and silver coins. The saint accepted these expensive gifts also and showed the same gladness as he did on receiving a bunch of flowers or a basket of fruits. One day, when the poor devotee went to visit the saint, he saw that the saint was taking to a rich devotee who had bought a bag full of expensive gifts. On seeing this, the poor devotee felt ashamed. The poor devotee was feeling ashamed because he could not give enough or offer enough to the saint.
These wealthy people are so blessed. They offer expensive gifts and yet their wealth keeps on growing. This must be because God is pleased with their costly offerings and grant them even greater riches. I should also try to bring costly gifts to make God happy.
The poor man said to himself. He was so embarrassed that he did not have the courage to meet the saint with his humble offerings. He returned without meeting the saint and decided that he would come back only when he had some expensive gifts for him. He was embarrassed. It means he was shy. or ashamed. He put together all his life's earning, borrowed a little from his neighbors, and bought two beautiful gold coins. Now, he came to see the saint at his abode in the jungle. The meaning of abode means residence, a place where saint has his home. The saint was not there. He has gone for a walk by the lake, informed the saint's young disciple. Meaning of disciple is follower. One of his follower informed, impatient to offer the saint the expensive gifts that he had bought. The poor devotee could not wait. He ventured deeper into the jungle looking for the saint. Meaning of ventured is travel. He traveled deeper inside in the jungle to find the saint. After walking for some 15 minutes, he saw that the saint was sitting close to a lake and admiring a swan. The poor devotee went up to the saint, touched his feet, and offered him the gifts. He was astonished to see that there was hardly any difference in the saint's expressions. The meaning of astonished is greatly surprised. He looked just as glad as he used to be on receiving his humble gifts. As the saint moved nonchalantly to pick the coins, he dropped a coin in the lake. The poor devotee was shocked. He immediately jumped into the lake to find the coin. When he was not able to find it, he asked the saint where exactly was the coin dropped. Confused and unsure, the saint now dropped the second coin into the river to show the devotee where the first coin might be. Now, both the gold coins were lost into the lake, and the devotee felt sad that the saint did not value the expensive gifts in which all his life's earning had been invested. He said to the saint,
Your Holiness, I wanted to please you and God by offering the best that I could, but you did not look happy at all, and you even lost it within a minute.
the saint said with a smile.
Yes, you are right. I was not very happy to accept such expensive gifts from you. God wouldn't be happy either. That is because you tried too hard to please by going beyond your means. God does not want you to offer Him gifts by putting yourself under debt.
But your wealthy devotees do bring expensive gifts for you.
The poor devotee retorted. The saint said,
Yes, they do, because they have the means to do. They do it within their means, without stretching their finance. God wants you to hard work. Be honest to yourself. Keep faith in Him. And always remain devoted to everyone and everything that matters. And if you still want to make an offering, the gift should be a sign of gratitude to God and not a bribe to please Him.
The devotee realized his mistake and prayed to God for forgiveness. He promised himself that he would stay devoted to the Lord and work hard in whatever he did. What a nice story, students. But for now, we are going to close this video. You'll have to do the question answers in your exercise copies. Okay, children? Till then, bye.